Good evening from the Garnet Bay Rickard Recreation Complex. It's the third game in 4 days for the minor Bantam Toros. They've taken a split. They've got a loss against Kingston and a big win in Whitby on Monday night. And this is also the opening night for the NHL as well. So a lot of hockey here on this Wednesday. Respicchio John will pick up that puck there in the corner. Looking for the first shot. There's a stop there. And that is going to be touched up. And our first penalty is coming up for interference. Now I believe the goaltender for North Durham is Cottis in goal for them. And at the other end, Brett Foreman gets the start here for the Toros. Face off to the left. Getting it back there for Durant. Trying to control things on the first opportunity. Turnover. And an opportunity to go now. One-on-one against Foreman. Right pad save there from Brett Foreman as he bails out Durant after the turnover in his own end. Hazelton. Pressured on. Driven into the back end boards here in front of us. And that's going to be a two-man advantage coming up here for the Toros as Jack Hazelton tries to make his way back up to his feet. And it is going to be Lusted who's going off, and he might be done for the game. They're leading him to the bench. He is done. He's only played 51 seconds, and Lusted is out of the game for the hit on Hazelton. Could be a face-off deep here in the North Durham end. Already a two-man advantage for the Toros. Lusted got 2 minutes so far up there on the board, so he must have got 2 in a game for the hit on Hazelton. So this will be a two-man advantage, at least for 1 minute and 34 seconds. Penalties taking place 26 seconds apart. And Trent Taylor's going to take the draw here to start off this two-man advantage. Wins it back there for Colton Neely. Neely to the other side. One-timer shot is going to go wide and behind the goal. Coming out, Desprez out of front. Big opportunity there by Jackman. Gets stopped there by Cottis. Back and behind the goal. They're going to try and set things up again there for Desprez. Aiden Desprez picks it up now. Uses the line for Neely. Neely to the other side. And Dervent tries to slap it. There's another one. Stopped there by Cottis. And they can't get it out again. Dervent's shot goes wide. Kept in there from the line by Neely. Neely. Over there for Jackman. Turns around. Taylor rebound. Can't put it in at the side of the net. All Toros here on the two-man advantage. Down low for Jackman. Jackman trying to walk it out of front. Going for the wraparound out in front of the goal. It'll be Colton Neely who chips it deep. And that'll go past Neely this time down the ice. Foreman's got to come out to play it out of his own end. Drops it there for Neely. 40 seconds left on the first penalty. Over there for Dervent. Got to get around Lewis, who will at the blue line and keep it in the offensive end. Dervent getting some help there with Connor Cole and behind the goal now. Cole winning that battle, setting up Dervent. Dervent's going to let one go. Stopped there by Cottis with a right pad save. Toros get it again. Cole back for Dervent. Trying to set it up on the other side. Connor Cole. Back to the line for Colton Neely. Winds up shot. Left pad save there from Cottis. And they're going to try and clear this puck out and stop some of this offensive pressure. Goes back in behind the net. They're just going to dump it all the way down. Knocked down by Tyus Salter here in front of us. And we're going to get a Too many men on the ice penalty coming up. Cam Ryan's going to go to the box. He'll be the one that serves up the 2 minutes for too many men on the ice. His first game back since taking that hit a couple of games ago in Ajax. So it's probably nice to be able to see the ice again for him. Hancock dumps it in there, knocked down by Maddox. Hancock dropping it back to the other side. Connor Cole with the pressure on, knocked down by Maddox in his own end. Looking for that stretch past the other side for Blake Smith. Smith along with Cole, turnover there at center. Lead pass, stretch pass, right into Nobes. Nobes has it from the faceoff circle. Got to get around Salter, and he does. The backhand out in front isn't going to be converted, and Salter tries to get it up there for Aiden Howard. Two players up, Perreault and Howard. Perreault did his best to get around the checker. Now he's going to get taken into the boards there by Hancock. Perreault still winning that battle against Hancock, though. Hancock, he looks to use his feet to get it out of that scrum area. That'll go down the ice, and no icing on the call. Wrap around out of front, nobody there but a white sweater. Kept in there from the line, and it's offside. Baker drew the offside call there as he wasn't quite ready to keep that one in. Kopetsky uses a defensive partner, getting it up there and in over the zone. Great move there. Drops it back there for Kopetsky again. 35 seconds left on this North Durham penalty. Power play, pardon me. Thrown to the net. Kopetsky trying to bang it out of front. Foreman's there to make the stop. Right in close. Dervent gets it behind the goal. Kopetsky doing everything he can against Dervent in behind the goal against Hall. Hall's digging it free there for North Durham. Trying to jam it out in front. Hall still got it. He's got Kopetsky out in front again. Kept in there by Baker. Baker's shot off the mark. Kept in there by the line. And the opportunity to try and shoot it. Penalty's over by the shot. And they score as they stuff it in front of the net. I think that might be Hall who gets the goal. He was able to get just enough of it to slide it onto the right pad of Foreman. But I don't think that's going down as a power play goal, though. Penalty to Cam Ryan might have just ended before the puck crossed the line, so might not be a power play goal, but it's a goal nonetheless, and the North Durham Warriors lead this one 1-0 as we approach 10 minutes left to go here in the first period as that goes down for icing. Face off deep off to the right of Foreman. McNally puts it behind the goal now. There's Nobes on the wraparound left pad save from Foreman. He met him there at the side of the net and made the stop. Now in comes Desprez. Eden Desprez gets away. Takes it behind the goal. The line of him, Jackman and Taylor have really lit it up here in the last few games since they've been put together. And they look to do some damage there, but that pass is taken aside. Shot, easy. Catch safe for Foreman as he catches it on the bounce and freezes it up. Face off coming off to the left of Foreman, coming around the other side here for Blake Smith. Smith can't get it out on the first opportunity. Cole's going to go into the corner. Around the boards for Cameron Ryan. That won't get kept in. Cam Ryan finished off his check there in the corner. Might have been out of screen for that hit. Hall trying to put it behind the goal. Nice pass using the boards to his advantage. There's a shot there. That's going wide shot. A couple of opportunities there for QK that can't bury it. Cameron Ryan up there for Smith. Blake Smith coming in. His shot will go in wide of the net. Trying to be the first one there, but Hancock is. And there's almost a collision there with Cameron Ryan. Back in behind the net. It'll be the Warriors taking it from behind their own goal. Connor Cole tried to throw the hit. Nice play by Hazelton to hold it in. And that one will get knocked down by Hancock as he leads it out. Hancock coming in over the blue line. Perot's backing up. So he'll take it wide. And in behind the goal, Ethan Dervent follows him there. Stuck to him like glue. Made sure he couldn't do anything with it. Aiden Howard trying to help out as well. Kapitsky puts it behind the goal. Toros get that puck with Perot and Respicchio John. Caleb Respicchio John tried to get around the checker of Nobes. Back to the line. Kept in by Hazelton as he controlled the bouncing puck. But his shot hit a black jersey out in front. Getting around the checker. He gets bumped there from the offensive end and backhanded out. Hazelton will keep it in there from the line. Kapitsky will dump that puck out through center. Coming in is Nobes right in on that easy steer side save there for Foreman. Both collided there in the corner as Aiden Howard fell down. Howard uses the boards up there for Respicchio John. Caleb Respicchio John gets it, dumps it deep in behind the North Durham net. Ringing around the right side boards. That was almost a pick-off there by Desprez. As the line of Desprez and Jackman come out. Taylor in behind the net. That's going to miss him. Come around the other side. Jackman. That one over his stick. Desprez keeps it in the zone. Tries to keep the offensive pressure on. Puts it behind the goal. Bounces that in front for Taylor as he tries to jam it in at the side. At front. Desprez. Big save there by Connors. It's still loose there. And finally gets thrown aside. Hodgins now. Hodgins to the front of the net. Is knocked down and cleared aside. That one over the stick there of Lewis on the intended stretch pass. Fires it deep in behind the net, number 5. There for North Durham. Hodgins had to play that one safe. Didn't know if he was going to come in on that. That goes down the ice for icing. Connor Cole to take this draw. One there and scooped up there by North Durham and over the line. Trying to cut in now is QK. QK from the side of the net, hit Foreman on the right pad. Blake Smith gets it away. Smith's pass was in the feet of Connor Cole, but now he'll catch up to it. Cole's got to get around the checker, but the checker is going to drive him into the boards. Connor Cole eludes it, takes it behind the net now. Cole setting it up. Neely had thoughts about coming in, but decided against it. He'll just try and play Nobes as he reaches the zone. Nobes bounces it in wide. Tyus Salter from his own end. Scored a big goal in the Whippy game. Getting it up there in the zone for Cameron Ryan. Ryan trying to get around the checker. Takes it behind the goal out in front. Nobody there. Skating away is number 25. That'll get put behind the Toros net. Scooped up there by Colton Neely in his own end. Up there for Aiden Howard. Howard for Perot. He's going to bring it in. Flip it past the defender deep in behind the net. Tried to play dump and chase. And he chased after Hancock as he tried to deliver the hit. Respicchio John, that had it in his feet area. Chip past the defender and out. Racing after it there into the corner. Kopetsky. Try to get it. There's Perot. Perot's trying to find a wide open Respicchio John with a pass. Hancock from his own end. Lead pass. Right tape to tape for Kopetsky. And Kopetsky gets driven into the boards there. Rapitsky, my apologies. He got hit into the boards there by Perot. Face off to be taken here by Taylor. Nice play by Desprez. Chipped it out. Over there to the other side. That late pass over the stick there of McNally in deep. First one there is Nobes. He couldn't get to it though. Jackman trying to chip it past the defender, Baker, but Baker stuck to it. But he lost control of his stick. This could lead to an opportunity for Aiden Desprez and Jackman. Desprez, nice moves! Lost control of it before he could get the shot away. Around the boards again for Desprez. Desprez puts it behind the goal. Taylor, small size over there, trying to win the battle. That'll go down the ice. It's not going to have icing. It's just a slow roller here in front of us, scooped up by Cooper Hodgins with a late pass for Taylor. Taylor trying to get to it there on the other side. In comes Nobes. Drop pass. Thrown aside by Taylor. Taylor for Desprez. Desprez one-on-one. And he fires it just wide of the post. Aiden Desprez had his opportunities. Hasn't been able to hit the scoreboard just yet. I believe it was Hall that has the only goal right here for North Durham. We'll be able to check that on the replay a little bit later, who got their last stick on that after they tucked it in past Foreman a couple minutes into the game. QK with a hit. Around the other side there for Cameron Ryan. Stolen aside and dumped out. Here's Hancock. Hancock played that like a hand grenade as he turned it over. Back there in the zone. Over there again. In comes Rapitsky. Rapitsky going wide, setting it up in front with a quick shot there. Stopped there by Foreman as he stopped Ficker on that opportunity. And it gets cleared out. That'll go down. It's going to go all the way for icing. Face-off will be off to the right. Flipping it in behind the goal. Aiden Howard trying to win the battle down low and behind the net. Coming around the other side. Nice play by Salter, and then he took his man down in the process. In behind the goal goes Nick Perot. North Durham gets the loose puck, though. It'll be cleared aside and dumped out. Nick Perot scoop it up again. Perot coming in over the line with a shot. Stolen aside there by Costas. Into the left corner. It's still loose over there at the North Durham bench area. The Toros are trying to come free with it. Here comes the first penalty coming up here. I think it's not the first penalty because they had a too many men on the ice penalty a little bit earlier. So this will be the second power play that's going to be coming up for North Durham. As off to the box goes Aiden Howard. Face off to the right. Taylor trying to win the draw. Kept in there again by Miranda. Back to the line. Hancock a shot. And he scores. Hancock got enough of it. And might have hit the pad of Foreman and went up and over him. It went right to the top shelf. And that goes down to the power play goal. It only took 11 seconds for North Durham to click there and take a 2-0 lead. Taylor to take this draw here at center. Scooped up there by Ficker. And it's offside. Face off just outside the line. Desprez trying for a couple of opportunities for Hodgins. It'll come out at center. Taylor trying to get around the checker. Getting it up there for Desprez, setting it up. Jackman trying to cut in there with Aiden Desprez. Hancock takes it back in his own end. Late pass was way over everybody, and it'll come back into the North Durham end on the icing call. Face off just off to the right of the goal. One there. Back to the line for Hodgins. Hodgins a shot. It can't get tipped in. Taylor gets it from behind the net. Desprez trying to help him out as well. Desprez doing the job there in the corner. Coming around the other side there for North Durham to try and get it. Rapitsky drops it back to the line. Picked up there on the boards. Jackman cutting in. His shot won't get through. 40 seconds left to go here in the first period. Rapitsky with a pass. Lewis tries to kick it to his stick. Thrown in on net. And Foreman had some company, but he'll freeze it up. Lewis to take the draw. Goes back in behind the net for Hall. Hall has it behind the net. Turnover. Cameron Ryan up there for Blake Smith. Smith trying to cut in here. Blake Smith goes wide. Puts the brakes on. Backhands it behind the net now. Cameron Ryan tried to bump his man off the puck. Here comes an opportunity. Salter's shot. Hit a player at the front. And goes in wide. That might have been due as North Durham take it away at center. Connor Cole over there for Smith over his stick. Lewis is going to bring it in for the final play of period number 1. North Durham struck early to make it 1-0 and then a late power play goal. Put them up by 2 to go to the second period. So we now have the goaltender's name for North Durham is Capellas. Trying to get that puck there at center. Here's Aiden Howard. So we start off the second period. Toros trying to dig themselves out of a 2-goal hole after period number 1. Skating away now is Nick Perot at center ice trying to start the damage. Then start off the second period on the right track. Moving over the corner there for Respicchio John. Caleb Respicchio John gets it. Uses the boards to his advantage, but Durant can't keep it in and hopped over his stick. And then a turnover there by Durant. Shot! Fired it wide of the net. Trying to clear it out of the zone up through center. Infernari turns it over there. Lead pass up there for Aiden Howard. A nice block there as he tries to get in. Lost his footing and that'll go for a tripping penalty. So power play number 3 is on the horizon for the North Durham Warriors. That converted on their last power play. They only needed 11 seconds on a shot by Hancock that beat Foreman late in the first period. So now they've got the foot on and they score from the side of the net. Another early power play goal here for North Durham to make it 3-0. Taylor to take this draw here at center. Dropping it back there for Miranda. Taylor sticking to his man. Turned over there at center and dumped into the ice into the corner. Trying to win the battle and walk it out for an opportunity was Lewis. Jackman trying to chip it away now. Logan Jackman uses the boards. That's going to be too far for Desprez as it goes for icing. Face-off coming off to the right. Won there by North Durham. Hancock trying to fire it around back and behind the net. Hall trying to jam it in from in front. Stopped there by Foreman from the side. Winding up, shot, bounced in. Easy save there for Foreman. A face-off deep off to the left of Brett Foreman. It's in the feed area. Hall gets it over there. A shot that'll dribble in wide of the Toros net. Hancock keeps it in, trying to fire it through a screen area. Couldn't do so. Blake Smith can't get it out. Bouncing puck in on that tip wide. Toros had their chances in the first period. They didn't bury theirs, and North Durham did. They buried 2 of their opportunities, and then have added another power play goal here in the second, which has been the difference in a 3-0 lead. That one will be an easy catch for Foreman. Face off deep, off to the left of Brett Foreman. Coming around the other side, trying to chip it out. McNally kept it in there on the boards area. Around the other side there, Maddox tries to get it. Kept in there again. And flipped out. Infernari taken off his feet there by John. Pass there for Ficker was broken up. And here comes John back up the other way. Caleb John dumps it in, deep in behind the goal. Karam's out in front. Aiden Howard and Respicchio John digging away at it. Comes free now. Ficker almost taken into the boards. The shot there from Hodgins was blocked, and we're going to get a penalty coming up. And the penalty door opens up for Nick Perot. So another power play here. The 3rd straight power play for North Durham. They converted on their last 2. That'll get out past Baker down the ice. Desprez, shorthanded, chasing after the puck. It's a bouncer here to try and get control of it. Put in behind the net there for Taylor. The Toros had a wide open opportunity to start this game, not even a minute in. And North Durham found themselves into penalty trouble on a 2-man advantage, and they lusted on a hit from behind, but the Toros were not able to convert on that 2-man advantage early. Desprez shot stopped there. Knocked down there by Hodgins as he flips it in. Skating it out through center. Jackman sticks right to him. Flip deep in the zone. Picked up there by Tyler Salter. Salter tries to ring it around the boards and get it out. That's QK, another for North Durham. Kept in there from the line, tipped wide. Hall tries the other way around. Doesn't like it, drops it back there for Hancock. Hancock hit the side of the net, and they're still trying to jam it in from the side. Toros get that and get it out. Miranda with a lead pass, broken up. There's Ty Salter with it. That was in the feet there of Nobes, and he couldn't do anything with it, but Nobes gets it back again. Nobes bounces it in for an easy save for Brett Foreman. Face off to the right of the goal. Put in behind the net there for Durvant. Durvant trying to get it out of his own end. Picked up there again by Hancock, who fires one way wide into the corner. Aiden Howard on his backhand, can't get it out. A shot is a right pad save there from Foreman. Back and behind the net now for Durvant again. Durvant trying to get it out in behind the goal, stuffing it out in front of the goal and out at center. Hancock from his own end. He was almost taken there into the boards. Durvant over there for Hazelton with a lead pass. Jack Hazelton has it in his own end now. Looking for something to do with it. Dumped it up there for Aiden Howard. Howard with a nice flip play. Gets it past the defender deep in behind the goal. Desprez will be there to cut it off on the left side. Back to the line. Shot from Durvant. Tipped wide. Desprez trying to bat it off the back of the net. Getting some help with Jackman. Desprez at the front. Taylor trying to shoot it. Couldn't get it through. And away comes North Durham in the zone. The pass there for Ficker was out of his reach. Durvant will get it back in his own end. He'll skate it away through center and try and get around Ficker with some nice moves. Ethan Durvant finally lost control of his feet. Desprez, high shot, missed the net. Out of front again. Desprez. Out of front. Trying to jam it in from the side, can't work. Jackman trying to jam it in, and that goes wide of the net. Number 5, pressured on there by Aiden Desprez. Desprez trying to get it behind the net for Taylor. Taylor out of front for Jackman, tipped over his stick. Hodgins shot, right pad save there from Corpus. And we're getting a penalty. That penalty is going to Jackman, so power play number 4 in a row for North Durham. Salter trying to get it around the boards. Put back in behind the net. Salter's got to chase him back there again. Around the other side to try and get it out there was John. Backhanded hard and out. John has got to beat Infernari at the puck. Infernari isn't going to be able to get there. Clear to side of center. There will be Colton Neely bouncing it off the boards. John trying to get to it. Infernari uses his defensive partner. Turnover there in the zone for Cole. Connor Cole straight to the net. Couldn't get around Miranda. Ficker with a pass. Nice play there by Nobes. Was in his feet, but he was able to accept it through the legs. Infernari takes it beyond the goal. And that will be a penalty coming up here for North Durham for hooking. Miranda gets shown the box for North Durham, so we'll play 4-on-4 for a minute and 6 seconds, and then the Toros get to go to a power play for 54 seconds. Dumped in, scooped up there by Perot as he tries to get in there with Howard. Aiden Howard with a backhand, drops it back there from the line for Durvant. Durvant's going to turn it over, and it gets scooped up by Hancock. Through the feed area comes Nick Perot. Perot with a nice play to get around number 5. Nick Perot with it. Nice drop pass there for Ethan Durvant. A shot that's bouncing wide of the goal as it gets tipped wide. Now Hancock gets the opportunity to clear. Durham falls down, and it gets up there for an opportunity to come back the other way. Rapitsky's going to the goal, but he can't get the pass. Coming around the other side. Scooped up there by Colton Neely with a 2. And Nick Pro's coming in as well, but it's offside. Face off one just at the Toros bench area. Now it's a Toros power play. Cole gets a pass. Cole rips one. Stop there. Out of front. Salter, shot. Hit a player. I believe that hit Jackman on the way through and went wide. Corpelis still going strong here for North Durham in the goal is Capellas for the Warriors. Up through center comes Connor Cole. Trying to throw it to the net. Cole out of front. Got stopped there with the right pad of Capellas and went wide. Salter. That goes over his stick and out. Neely gets it in his own end now. Cole Neely with some breathing room to reach the zone. Shot. Stopped there by Capellas. Loose puck out of front. It's going to go bouncing in wide. And that'll come out. Past Jackman, who gets tripped up. That'll go down the ice. Salter. First one back to get it. Salter. Lead pass up there for Desprez. He's trying to get away from the checker, but it was too far ahead of him. Neely. Linesman had to duck out of the way of that. Jackman and Taylor coming in. Jackman to Taylor. Stopped there by Capellas. And he's got it. Taylor to take this draw deep to the left of Capellas. In the feet there, Blake Smith thrown aside there by the North Durham Warriors. Blake Smith right here in front of us. Turned over there to Hancock. Hancock goes cross ice, and here comes QK. QK knocked off his feet there on the other side. Cameron Ryan going after it with Taylor. Cameron Ryan taking it wide. Getting hooked up. Taylor gets it behind the goal with some help. Taylor eluding some checks and then finally it gets turned over. Ficker with a pass. After he passed it, he got taken into the boards. Taken down there was Ethan Maddox at the penalty box. Brought in with some nice moves by Hancock. Didn't have the hands to finishing it off though. Here comes Blake Smith through center. Picked up there by Cooper Hodgins. In over the line. Hodgins is a shot, gets blocked. Oh, looked like Jen was starting to line up Miranda there at center. Flipped down the ice and into the zone for Maddox. And a lead pass getting up there for Aiden Howard. Cooper Hodgins has got to go back in his own end to get that puck now. Hodgins tried to get it through some feet area. And it'll be Pro over the stick there of Respicchio John. Put back in behind the net. We are 3-0. This is the Minor Bantam AA Toros versus the Minor Bantam North Durham Warriors. The third game in 4 nights for the Toros. Right now they're split with a loss to Kingston and a win in Whitby. Aiden Howard shot! What a stop there by Corpelis. Capellas was able to come across with the right pad to make the save, as it looked like Aiden Howard had the wide open cage to fire at. Hazelton slaps it around the other side there for Dervent to try and get it out. Thrown to the goal, knocked down, and cleared out of the area and out of the zone. Up there for McNally now. McNally couldn't go with it. Late pass for Cole, trying to catch up to it. Desprez dumps it deep behind the North Durham net, and it's offside. Infernari will get it. Infernari skating away. Over there to the other side, it'll be Hazelton here in front of us, dropping it back there for the defensive partner. Ficker putting offensive pressure on. Desprez trying to get around the check there of Baker. And Baker stood him up before he could get around. But Desprez gets the puck back. Desprez shot. Tried to jam it in from the bad angle. It went high and wide. Desprez shot. Stopped there by Capellas. It's still loose in the zone. That one will roll in this time to Capellas for an easier save. Face off deep. Off to the right of Capellas. To be taken by Connor Cole. 1:46 remains here in the second period before we get an intermission break. Shot! Stopped there by Capellas as Desprez tried to go 5-hole. Another big face-off off to the right. Desprez and Connor Cole trying to win the battle. Back to the line here for Tyus Salter, who comes in. Salter trying to keep that one in. Does, throws it to the net. Doesn't hit the goal. Miranda pressured on by Jackman. Desprez trying to help out as well as he puts offensive pressure on. Stolen aside, and back comes two numbers back the other way. Salter's the only one back there to try and control Ficker, and he does. Around the other side, coming up for Jackman with a stretch pass, and it goes past Desprez into the corner. Desprez out in front over the stick of Cole with a backhand that goes wide. Jackman takes it behind the net now. Taken aside. Turned in front. Left pad saved there by Capellas. Salter coming in from the line. Backhand shot. Knocked down by Desprez and out. Salter moving it to the other side now for Neely. Tape to tape there for Cameron Ryan to try and cut in. Cam Ryan backhand. Another big save there by Capellas. He lost a stick in the process. The shot from Salter is blocked by Lewis. QK with a loose puck here in the last minute of play of the second period. Salter gets it behind the net. Up there for Cameron Ryan trying to chip it out of his own end. Comes around the left side. 20 seconds left to go here in the second. Lay pass up there for Smith to the other side now for Taylor. Taylor's bringing it in with a high shot. That gets stopped by Capellas. Blake Smith from the side, can't bury it. Another opportunity. Cameron Ryan trying to jam it out in front, but we're getting a whistle. Ready for one more period of hockey here at the Recruit, and the Toros really turned it on there at the end of the third period, just trying to get on the board, and Capellas made some huge saves, including one-timers at the side of the net that the Toros just weren't able to convert on, as it was some major stops there from the North Durham goalie with the right pad. Desprez trying to get it out of the zone. Late pass to the other side. Picked up there and ripped in by Drimmy as he fires it wide of the net. So Drimmy has made his way from Whitby to North Durham now. Backhand shot there from Hodges. This puck can't bury it out of front. Another big opportunity goes for naught there for the Toros from the side of the goal. If they can just get one, that might swing some momentum in their side and maybe lose a little bit of confidence for Capellas in the North Durham goal. Hodgins from his own end. Stretch pass up through center for Desprez. Desprez is cutting in. A shot that can't make it through to the net. It'll go all the way into the corner here for the Toros now. Trying to jam it free from some feet area. It'll stay in there and get dumped away at center. Big hit there on the other side. Scooped up now by Tyus Salter in his own end. Salter, smart move to use the boards. Picked up there by North Durham as they'll bring it in. A wind-up shot that goes in wide. Around the other side here for Respicio John to skate away. Respicio John tries to get around the checker. Knocked down by Colton Neely at center ice. He'll use the other side. There for Salter, and it's offside. Howard will take this draw just here inside of the neutral zone of North Durham. Fanned on the shot there with Salter, but he was able to get it back again. Turned over there to McNally, though. Cutting in now is Nobes wide of the net. Takes it wide. Salter will hook onto him, make sure he can't make his way around. Number 5, a shot to the net. Knocked down Nobes. on a backhand, takes it to the face-off circle before he turns it over there to Nick Perot. Perot stretch pass will go in wide. Might have cut the stick there as he stored aside by Capellas. Blake Smith tried to get it to the front of the net. Connor Cole taking it behind the goal now. Big hit over there by Smith as he tried to knock his defender off the puck. Around the side. Blake Smith's going to cut it off on the wall and knock his man down. Knocked down here, center by Hazelton. Hazelton with a smart play. Puts it back into the North Durham end. Comes Lewis. Skating away with it. Got Ethan Dervent. Dervent was able to stick to him. There's Rapitsky who can't shoot it. Lewis gets it again. Lewis cutting deeper. Setting up Hancock. Stolen aside from him. Blake Smith tripped up. No penalty there. And here comes the opportunity for North Durham to dump it down into the corner. Around the other side here for Lewis. Lewis is going to get met on the other side by Cameron Ryan as he finishes the check. Kept in there by Hancock. Hancock to the front of the goal. Stopped by Foreman. Rapitsky will dump it deep on the backhand of the other side. Skating away backwards now is Miranda trying to control. There's a shot right into the pad area of Capellas who freezes it. Another face-off coming here in the North Durham end. Off to the right of Capellas. Won there by Taylor, back to the line. Over there to the other side, here comes Desprez. Aiden Desprez walking out, shot wide through the crease area. Back up the other way comes Drimmy. And Drimmy's going to dump it deep in behind the Toros net. Drimmy setting it up. Shot from McNally off the mark. Desprez trying to chip it out. Can't do it. Kept in there by Inferneri from the line. Tries around the other side this time. Here comes QK, a shot. Foreman just got enough of that as he kept it out. And that'll go past everybody. It'll go for icing. A draw just off to the left of the goal. One there by the Toros, Aiden Howard. Howard tried to get up there for Nick Perot with a stretch pass there for Respicio John. Colton Neely trying to dump it off the boards. Falls down. Aiden Howard gets the puck there in the corner now. Big hit by Respicio John in behind the net. Trying to start a little spark here in the third period. Stolen aside there by North Durham though. They'll skate it away through center with Nobes. Nobes has got Hall coming in as well. There's a shot. Hitting the side of the goal and goes back in behind. Aiden Howard chips it around to the other side there for Tyus Salter. Salter's pass is knocked down by Inferneri at center. Neely from his own zone will drop it over there for Respicio John. It'll go deep in behind the North Durham net and in behind the goal. Inferneri with a pass up there for Nobes. Trying to get there. Cole bumped him off the puck. Blake Smith takes his man into the boards. Lead pass for Cameron Ryan. Trying to get away. Cam Ryan bumped off the puck before he could get to it. Connor Cole. Boards. Shot. Tipped it in front. Nobody could get it through to the goal. Shot. Tipped. Scores! They finally found a way to beat Capellas. And it's a tip in front by Cameron Ryan to make it 3-1. Cameron Ryan out in front of the net, poked himself there and tipped it in. So Desprez in, can't shoot it, he had it knocked off his stick. It's coming back up the other way. Comes McNally deep into the Toros end. We still have 8 minutes left. The Toros could pop another one quickly. We're in for a great finish here between the minor Bantam AA Toros and North Durham here at the Garnet B. Rickard. Desprez can't hold that one in though as it goes over his stick. Dervent's got to come back here in his own end. Ethan Dervent with a pass over there for Desprez, who knocks it down. Number 5 takes it back in his own end, back to the other side. Knocked down here by Maddox at center. Some nice work over there on the other side. Trying to get it free through some feed area. Back and behind the net it goes. Cooper Hodgins is there for the puck. Fires it around past QK to try and get Cameron Ryan. A shot. Stopped by Foreman. It's still loose. He had no idea where that rebound was, but luckily the defense were able to clear it away. And here comes Cameron Ryan again. Cam Ryan cutting in. Taking it wide. Takes it to the goal. Stopped there by Capellas. Still loose. They score! Connor Cole cashes in on the loose puck as they bang it past Capellas and don't go anywhere. We've got a 3-2 game. Face off here at center. Colton nearly gets it. Here comes Cole cutting in. Cole drops it for Blake Smith. Shot to the net. Tip. Right in on goal. Left pad save there by Capellas. And it comes out. Salter gets it at center. Nearly up there for Blake Smith now. It goes in behind the net. Captain, Neely, shot, tip, stopped there by Capellas, still loose, and Capellas has got it. Face off to the left now of Capellas, to be taken by John. Ready to go, Caleb John to take that draw, steps into the face-off circle. North Durham come away with it. It comes away at center. Nobes with a pass, broken up there by Tyler Salter off his stick. Nick Perot dumps it deep in on Capellas. Makes a stop, and with Toros coming in the vicinity, he freezes it up. Toros change the defense. Out comes Hazelton and Dervent. Keep John out there to take the face off with Aiden Howard and Nick Perot on the left side. Dervent tried to flip it in, and that goes into the North Durham bench out of play. John to take the draw here at center. Won there by the Toros. Perot. Ficker trying to win this battle against Ethan Dervent. Ficker puts it behind the net against Lewis. Starting out there was Aiden Howard off the boards there for Nick Perot. Can't chip it past the line. Now Perot gets it again. Up there for Respiccio John. Caleb John coming in. Shot. Stopped there this time by Capellas. Face out by Taylor. Wins it back for Hodgins. It's in behind the goal on the other side. Jackman trying to cut it off. With Desprez on the other side. Maddox keeps it in. Trying to find a man there in the left corner. Jackman trying to get it free. Scooped up there again. Jackman shot to the net. Don't commit. Desprez! Stop! Loose puck there and turned aside. Captain by Ethan Maddox. Maddox a shot. Stored aside there by Capellas. And out come North Durham out of the zone. Jackman's going to try and hit him. Lewis flips it deep in behind the net. We're approaching 5 minutes left. This is now a hockey game here at the Rickard. Toros went into this period down 3-0. A goal by Cameron Ryan. A goal by Connor Cole has put some life into them. Jackman with a defender falling down but can't shoot it. Still loose, and it comes out at center. It'll go for icing. Face off to be taken here in the offensive end. Cameron Ryan trying to jam it in from the side, and Capellas has got it somewhere in his equipment, so we'll get another face off in the North Durham end. Blake Smith, nice move, shot! Stop there by Capellas. Then he's taken off his feet beyond the goal. Trying to win the battle behind the net, and away comes North Durham. Neely tried to stick to his man. Hall sends it to the net wide. Cameron Ryan chasing after it. It goes back to the line. A shot that gets tipped right into Foreman. Face off to the left. Won by North Durham. They try to get back to the line. And it's trying to get out. It's a battle there. Toros can't get it out. Now Hodgins will find Aiden Howard trying to look for some open ice. He gets pickpocketed there by Hancock. On the other side. Back to the line again for Hancock. It's in the feed area there on the other side against Aiden Howard. Thrown to the net wide of the goal. Again picked up there by Hazelton. Hazelton uses the boards to his advantage up there for Caleb John. Infernary to beat, but we're going to get a whistle. Face off. Jackman trying to get it up there for Taylor. Infernary trying to get it up there for Nobes. It was over his stick. And away comes Depre with Jackman. Depre has got Jackman. Front of the net. Over his stick. He'll get back to it again. Back to the line for Ethan Dervent. Dervent will fire it in wide. Depre trying to win the battle, and he will. Taylor trying to get it behind the net. Depre, wrap around. Trying to stuff it in from the side. Toes trying to jam everything they can to the front of the net now. And away comes the Warriors through center ice. Hazelton's pass finds Taylor. Taylor's trying to come in with Jackman. It's here at center now. Maddox or Cooper Hodgins didn't know who was going to take that loose puck at center ice. It eventually was Maddox. Over there to the other side now for Hancock. He'll send it into his own bench area. Face off one in the offensive end. Hodgins is going to try and keep it in, but he won't be able to. He'll be able to control it at center, though, and try and get it around Lewis. Opportunity there at the penalty box. Nice flip play there by Hodgins. He finds Cameron Ryan, who's trying to take it to the net, taking off his feet and behind the goal. North Durham will get it on the other side. It's a battle in the left side of the net. Maddox, side. Shot from Hodgins, wide. Blake Smith, side of the net. And it's stopped there by Capellas. Face off to the left of the goal. Stolen aside, North Durham will come back with numbers on a 2-on-1 with McNally and Rapitsky. Shot, right pad save. Backhand shot will go wide. Salter around the other side. Finding Depre. Depre with a pass the other side for Logan Jackman. Jackman's got to get around the defender. Baker's going to meet him in the corner. Backhanded out, and away come North Durham through center. We've approached 1:50 left to go here. Toes in a 1-goal hole. Jackman trying to find that puck in this feed area. He'll come around the other side now and scooped up by Salter. Salter for Taylor, shot. Not going to make it through. Trent Taylor still digging at it. Picked up there by North Durham, and they'll come out. You got to wonder when Coach Hodgins is going to pull Foreman for that extra attacker as the Toros try and muster one more opportunity to at least leave tonight with a point. And you wouldn't have thought that after the second period, but they came out like a house on fire. A goal by Cameron Ryan and a goal by Connor Cole has put them right in this game. If they can just get an opportunity to throw some more pucks in the net. Knocked down there at the front by Salter. He'll feel that one. Hancock to the front of the net. And now the puck comes out at center. Put right back in behind the goal. That'll do it. It's in behind the net. Towards Colton Neely gets it. Neely lost control of the puck. Here's Kike, a shot. Stopped there by Foreman. Toros can't get Foreman to the bench because they can't get it out of their own end. Knocked down there by Hancock, who puts it right back where it was. Lead pass. Knocked down by Nobes at center. Here comes Howard. Aiden Howard coming in. Foreman to the bench for the extra attacker. Drop pass, shot. That'll go wide. Backhand in the front. Stopped there by Capellas. Toros got it. Back to the line for Hodgins. Cooper Hodgins fires it behind the net now for Connor Cole. Trying to jam it out in front. There's Ethan Dervent on the other side. Thrown to the goal. Stopped by Capellas. Trying to jam it in front. Stopped there by Capellas off Cameron Ryan. So Coach Hodgins has drawn up the play he wants with 10 seconds left. Toros just trying to send something to the net. Back to the line for Neely. A shot that's going to make it through. Dervent's got to go to the other side. Aiden Howard trying to dig it free. North Durham just trying to keep it there on the other side. And that's what they're going to do. And the North Durham Warriors are going to leave here with 2 points. They left after the second period with a 3-0 lead, but they escaped by the skin of their teeth as the Toros came on in that third period and cut it to a 1-goal lead, and they were all over looking for that tying marker, but it just wasn't meant to be on this night. So the Toros will be back in action when they go to Pickering on Sunday afternoon. Thank you for watching. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.